service make it big in this world. So it was an accident. I mean, I wouldn't say an accident as if it was some unconscious event, but I'd been working in sales and management and marketing for a long, long time, mostly in high tech and things like that. And I'd been a buyer for the Sharper Image catalog. So I've been in sales and marketing, but I also been on the other side of the desk where you buy stuff. So you got to see the sales and marketing coming at you. So I felt pretty well rounded on that. But I'd been working with people and helping them make brochures and direct mail pieces and catalogs and just, data sheets and business cards and all kinds of promotional materials. And one day a friend of mine needed a business plan. I didn't know much about business plans, planning, any of that stuff really. But his deal was he had a deal with where Apple Computer was going to buy his software from him. And Apple wanted to know, well, not just, we think your software's good. Technically your software's great, but who are you? And who's your company, and where are you going, and why are you going to be around, and show us that you're really going to make it. Give us the bigger picture here. And it's more than just a brochure, and they asked to see his business plan. Because, to tie in, what the SBA has discovered is that 60% of the businesses that fail had no business plan. So Apple wants, when you buy software from a company, you want them to be around. And knowing that companies fail without business plans for the most part, they wanted to be sure this guy had a plan, and they wanted to see it, or me. So I looked at it, a business plan really as kind of an elaborate, I thought of it at the time as a giant brochure that sold all aspects of the company to all aspects of another company that was interested in them. And I'd learned that I had an experience selling word processing equipment way back when, that when you sell a word processor, for example, they don't talk about word processors anymore, but at the time, you'd sell one aspect of the word processor to the secretary, the person who's actually going to do the typing. You sell another aspect of the word processor to the office manager. You sell another aspect of the same word processor to the chief financial person. And if you happen to sit with a vice president of sales or marketing or the president of the company, you sell yet another aspect of the same thing to them. Everybody wants to know different things about it. So likewise with a business plan, the people who read your business plan, usually in this case for financing a business, people typically write a business plan because they want to get financing. Someone studying your business plan, different people who are looking at the financing or the advisors that a financier like a venture capitalist or an angel investor would engage, they're going to engage different people to check all the different aspects of this business. So you've got to hit marketing, and the marketing's got to be good and big and doing all this stuff. And it's got to make sense. The product's got to be good. The management team's got to be good. All the logistics have to be good. You can't miss anything. And so what we really did is we put all of this stuff together, and realizing that different people at Apple were going to be looking at my friend's business, we covered all the bases. And that was really the first business plan. I took his business plan and I just expanded it into this thing. And I'd written some advertising copy for the Sharper Image as well as part of that stint. And so I learned a lot about direct mail advertising copy, which is really, it's not this long, verbose, academic, if you will, lots of $3 words trying to sound intelligent. What you're trying to do here is you're trying to communicate, you're trying to explain to people, you're trying to absorb immediately what is this thing and why is this thing great for me. So that's really what we put into this first business plan. And as luck would have it, it's kind of like that same effect, that our phenomena that happens, when you buy a new car. All of a sudden you see that car everywhere, So all of a sudden it seemed like people were coming out of the woodwork asking me to help them with their business plans. So here I was working on business plans, and then one day I'm standing in the shower, I'm thinking, if I see one more lousy business plan, I'm gonna and so I thought, why don't I just take all the stuff I put together for business plans, put it on disk, take the specific names and stuff out, make just the ultimate business plan, and sell that on CD, or at the time diskette, on diskette to companies, and they could fill in their own name, edit the thing the way they wanted to do, because it's really easier to edit than it is to write from scratch. So that's what we provided, the whole kit and caboodle, there in writing, you edit, go for it.